Hi and welcome back to this week's episode of the Amber Tree Wellness TV, your weekly dose of health and well-being. My name's Counsel and I would like to thank you for joining me. I want to ask you a question this week. What does healthy mean to you? Now I put that question out on my Facebook page recently and I got lots of different answers. Being happy, being peaceful, being fit, being able to do whatever you wanted to do. All of those type of answers were what I got, and they were all about feelings, and they were generally external. But is that really what being healthy is all about? If I came up to you when you had a cold and your nose was running and your eyes were watery, you had a headache, you were aching all over, you had a fever, you had no energy, and said to you, "Are you feeling healthy right now?" I'm sure your answer to me would be, "Well, no, I'm not healthy, can't you see? I'm sick." But let's look at what the definition of health means. So let's see what the dictionary tells us health is. It says that it's a state of optimum physical, social and mental well-being, not necessarily the absence of disease or symptoms. So let's think about that. Not necessarily the absence of disease or symptoms. So what does that mean? Well, really that means that health is not about how we feel. Health is about how our body functions. So if we look at things a little bit different and shift that paradigm on health, we get a different view of what is going on. So when you have a virus and you have a runny nose and your fever and your eyes are all watery, that's a state of health. Because what that is, it's the body responding to a virus within your body. The body is functioning properly. So when we have eczema and the body is it's reacting to something and trying to push something out of the body, that's a function of the body. So that's healthy. It's when we stop responding that our health goes down. Now, quite often in clinic, what I see, I have clients who come to me and they say, "I haven't been sick for the last 5 years." Once we start doing some treatment, all of a sudden they start to get sick and they'll get a cold. And they go, "I haven't been sick until I came to see you." And I go, "Isn't that absolutely fantastic? It's really great. All of a sudden you're getting sick. Isn't that great?" And of course they look at me and go, "Well, no, I came here to get healthy." You are healthy because now your body's responding the way it's supposed to. There's a virus that's come around and you've got sick. Isn't that great? A lot of them start to look at me a bit strangely, but that is what our body is supposed to do. When these things go on, our body is supposed to respond, and when it stops responding is when we're not healthy. So our bodies gravitate in and out of health all of the time, but we just don't know about it. It goes on in our subconscious level. So this is one of the problems when it comes to using medications, because if we get symptoms and we suppress them, we're pushing our body back down into an unhealthy state. Even though the symptoms have gone, we've not allowed our body to do what it needs to do. So our body is trying to be healthy by expressing a symptom, letting you know that it's working on something. It just takes some time, and we push it back down again. So we're actually pushing it back into an unhealthy state because we're stopping the function. And then another symptom comes up. It's because our body says, "I've got to fix this problem." We push it back down with another medication. So this goes on and on and on. So we're going in and out of health and unhealthy all of the time. But it's the opposite way to what our normal medical model looks at. So I'm going to ask you to start looking at how is your body functioning and are you truly healthy? Really have a look at what is going on. And next time you do see an expression of that function, don't immediately think that you have to suppress it. Maybe all you need to do is support the body in allowing it to do its job. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about this in the next video. I'm actually going to go through some of these functions and the expressions of health that are very common and we commonly don't want in our lives, so we just suppress it. So come back next week and check out that video. But in the meantime, let me know what you think about this new thoughts about what is healthy and what's not healthy. Do you agree with me? Do you think maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about? Whatever, let me know. Share this with your community, your friends and family. I love as many people as possible to know more about health and well-being. So until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.